This Friday afternoon was mainly hot and dry, but a nice breeze and some cloud cover kept conditions for most of the day on the relatively comfortable side in the lower 90s, but then it's just in the later part of the day when conditions really heated up into the mid-90s for a lot of locations. This evening, we're all clear on action radar with a clear sky south of Interstate 10. That's where we did have some showers earlier, but they have since dissipated, and where those showers did happen, there's a chance that we could have a little bit of patchy fog developing, but for the most part, it's going to be a clear morning here in the southern part of the region. Here we go. Downtown Dothan, a clear view. Temperatures in the lower 80s at the airport. Most of us, though, are in the 70s at this hour, but tomorrow we will start out the day in the upper 60s, lower 70s, and then climb pretty quickly into the 90s by lunchtime. High temperatures with a mix of sun and clouds. At least a few clouds out there will warm up to the middle 90s for most locations. There's still enough moisture in play that we will have heat indices that will reach the upper 90s to lower 100s, and that's despite having mainly dry conditions as we head through the weekend and into the start of next week. No rain chances on the horizon for us until we get to the later part of next week. That's when some sprinkles will be possible for Wednesday and for Thursday, and then going to Friday, those rain chances will be higher, but only topping out at 20% the way things stand right now, and it looks like anything in the way of significant rain is not expected anytime soon. So the developing drought that we do have will continue for at least the next little while, possibly until the middle to the late part of June. Now, for tomorrow, hurricane season does begin. It is June 1st, and we are tracking the possibility of some development in the Atlantic Basin in the vicinity of the Yucatan Peninsula. The rest of the basin is all clear, just some clouds across the Lesser Antilles, but this is what we are watching, an area of disturbed weather emerging from the Yucatan Peninsula into the Bay of Campeche. The good news is there's just a 30% chance of this developing as it moves westward toward Mexico. So no threat to the U.S. at this time, but now that we are getting into hurricane season, we are going to be keeping an eye on the tropics. Closer to home, we have been tracking a frontal boundary across the southeast, initiating more of the showers and storms across the Carolinas for today, and down to our south, we had a few along that boundary, but that cleared through, so that's why the Wiregrass largely missed out on the rain for this Friday afternoon. Going into the weekend, we'll start the day on Saturday with a mix of sun and clouds. Looks like more in the way of sunshine for us, and then later in the afternoon after lunchtime, as the sea breeze front starts to come in, we could have a few showers developing along and south of Interstate 10. I think our model is overdoing the coverage, but it has the timing and the general placement correct that it is going to stay to our south. Temperatures as a result for us will be warming into the middle 90s for most locations, and then staying warm as we head into Saturday night and into Sunday morning. On the mild side, mostly sunny to start the day. It will be a good weekend to head to the beach. Here's the forecast for Saturday down at the world's most beautiful beaches. This topping out in the mid-80s for those afternoon high temperatures. Most of the shower activity should remain inland from the beach locations. 70 degrees for our low temperature for tonight. There's a chance for a little bit of patchy fog. Then for tomorrow, 96 degrees for the afternoon high temperature. Certainly a hot day. Stay cool and stay hydrated, along with taking plenty of breaks. If you're going to be doing anything outdoors, especially in the way of yard work, that heat will catch up to you very quickly. Going into Monday, that will be the hottest day of the next week. 97 degrees with a heat index temperature over 100 degrees on Tuesday. Still on the hot side, but less humid, so not as uncomfortable. Cloud cover will begin to increase on Wednesday and Thursday, bringing us the main chance for rain next Friday.
Well, I know what I'm doing tomorrow.